All right, well, you're live on Radio Nation right now, and you're joined by my current co-host for the moment, Andrew Phillips, as well. So we're going to ask you some quick questions, and we're going to talk to you a little bit about your band. So let's...
Once again, we have Take Me to the Pilot, broadcasting live from Winnipeg.
That's right. Adam, are you there? I'm here.
Perfect.
All right, the party's all here. Let's
So,
do it.
Mike, how do you pronounce your last name?
My last name is pronounced Bilenki, Bilenki. It's a
Perfect.
nice Ukrainian name.
Awesome. So, yes, and I understand there's a lot of those people out there.
Yeah, there's a few of us. There's one or two, last I checked.
So Mike Bilenki and Adam Brown are joining us live on the show. Perfect, and thanks a lot for joining us tonight.
His name.
Yeah. So let me ask.
I don't have any problems. That's far.
So let me ask you, how did Take Me to the Pilots? How did you guys get started? How did you guys get started, and how did you name?
I guess we got started as a band where I had been out of music for a while. I had been in bands, and wanted to follow through. I'd spent a year being kind of inactive, and basically just started writing again. Got really excited about what I was coming up with, and I wanted to start a band. But the lesson I learned from the last go around was that if you don't have the right group of guys, it all just falls apart no matter how hard you work at it. So we really took the time in assembling the band. Adam, Eric Grabelecki, our guitar player, and John Stanners, our drummer. But in the meantime, I kind of got impatient sitting on the song, so I started to gig around locally. So I started playing acoustic shows, but slowly but surely we built it into the act that we are today. And the name Take Me to the Pilot, well, it's an Elton John song. I'm a huge Elton John fan. And that's really as far as the meaning goes. It popped out one day and I liked it, so it stuck.
I was going to bring that up actually later in the show, but it's nice that you picked that up. Perfect. All right, so talk to us a little bit about the style of music that you guys play and sort of how do you guys sort of get that style?
Adam? Well, I think musically we all kind of come from different areas, but I think when we all kind of come together and become Taking the Pilot, it's fast, fun, pop rock music. We really want to have fun when we're playing music, and I think we communicate that through our sound and to our fans in our live show.
Yeah. Well, how's the reception been so far? You guys, it sounds like you're just starting now. You've had a few gigs now. How's the reception been so far for Take Me to the Pilots? You guys have massive there in Winnipeg. How are you guys doing so far?
In Winnipeg, well, we've been at it in Winnipeg for a while now, so we've had the chance. We've got a really good set of fans that we love and that we're super, honored to have in our corner here in the hometown. And as well from, we've toured quite a bit over the last year. 4 months of that we were on the road. Yeah, touring Canada, and so it's been pretty crazy, and we've been lucky enough to get to play for people across the country. And you know what, the reception so far has been really cool. I don't think that any of us, we're not successful yet. We're still working towards success. But that being said, I don't think any of us could have anticipated the reaction that we've gotten so far, which has been just too kind on too many occasions. People have been great to us.
Good stuff. Have you had the chance to play Toronto yet? Have you come to the GTA?
Oh yeah, we've been there. We've been there upwards of 6 times. I want to say we played Canadian Music Week actually this past March.
Awesome.
And we're making plans to head back there again as soon as we can. We love Toronto and we love the GTA.
Well, when you get a chance, you should definitely pop on our show.
Yeah, absolutely. That was going to be my next question.
Definitely.
All right, so I guess I got to ask. You guys have done a lot of tours and you've been on the road a lot. What's the next sort of step for you guys as a band, or what's the next big thing that your fans can expect from you guys?
Well, I think the number one thing right now is that we're actually beginning a campaign, actually a national radio campaign for one of our songs, which we're releasing as a single. The song Tonight off of our EP. The song got featured on Degrassi during the summertime, and their response was so cool that we sort of decided we'd like to do something with it. So that's what we're actually doing right now. That's actually beginning sort of as we speak. And aside from that, we're starting to work on a new EP.
Now,
slowly but surely.
I just want to ask, how did Degrassi pick that up? Because I don't know if you know, but the campus that we based our show out of is actually the original filming location for Degrassi High.
Oh, like you're talking like the 80s. Degrassi.
Yeah, we're talking the very, very original.
The first Degrassi.
Yeah, that's the campus where we broadcast at Centennial College.
With like Joey Jeremiah and stuff. Oh my God,
that's
dude!
The
way that our song got picked up by Degrassi was we were doing a video campaign with a company called Dale Speaking, and directly above them in the same building is where Degrassi, I guess, has some kind of office. And they kind of just trade music back and forth, bouncing around, showing each other new artists and new bands. And just, I guess the right person heard it, so
there you go.
On there.
Yeah, so it's pretty interesting that you brought up Degrassi, just seeing as this is the home of the original Degrassi, and something that the school tends to. Do you think it prides itself on? I mean, I don't know. Talk about it a lot here.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, well, it's an interesting thing. Like, they'll talk about it as it, like, you don't hear that a lot from the students. You more hear that from staff.
Yeah, it's like, hey, Degrassi was filmed there. It's like, great, that was like 20 years ago.
That's cool history. That's Canadian, like, entertainment history.
Yeah, it's a nice little tidbit to throw in there. So it's great. So other than that, I guess, what are you guys up to this week? Do you guys have any gigs? Like you meant when we talked, you mentioned you have something coming out relatively soon. Wasn't sure.
Well, we do have a show that we're going to be playing. The only thing that we really have right now that we can announce is a show that we're playing. It's in Winnipeg, so if any Winnipeggers are listening, it's a show. It's actually not really a rock show per se, but we're going to be the musical guests at this year's Behind Closed Doors. It's a great event. It's actually a fundraising event for charity, where basically one of the malls in the city, St. Vital Shopping Center, you buy tickets. They open the mall specifically for the event. A ticket gets you in. And then once you get in, all the stores have these ridiculous deals on. It's a great sort of way to start the Christmas shopping season. And this year they were nice enough to ask us to be the musical guests. So we're going to be playing in the big food court kind of common area, and it's going to be a great time.
Perfect. Well, you know what? Thank you a lot for joining us. I know we've been kind of rushed, both of us on both ends, which is it's okay. It's understandable. It's a busy time of year. November's never an easy month for a lot of people in school. So thanks a lot for taking the time out of your day to join us, and thanks for working on such short notice. And yeah, definitely when you guys are in Toronto, give us a shout. Definitely follow us on Twitter. We're following you, so radio_nation. And check out our website, www.radionation.ca. And yeah, give us a shout when you're in town. We'd love to have you come in studio.
Absolutely, man. Thank you so much for having us, by the way. It's really cool that you guys are taking the interest. We appreciate it a lot.
Yep. Thank you very much, guys. Have a great night.